talk about the law of detachment, okay? Such an important law to apply when you're trying to manifest anything in your life, okay? Whether it's money, abundance, just a to live, food. Like really, when you're manifesting anything, you really want to take advantage of this law, okay? And so a lot of y'all who have been manifesting, you might not have received the manifestations that you want because you haven't practiced this law of detachment, okay? So real quick, what is the law of detachment? The law of detachment is really, it's kind of tapping into this Chinese practice of wu, which is like the law of just sitting and being and letting things happen the way they happen, right? So you're kind of tapping into that wisdom of, pausing and stopping and reflecting if needed to, but really just sitting with yourself, sitting with the abundance that you already have that's kind of already around you, and really detaching from the outcome that you want, okay? Some of y'all have experienced this in different ways though. So for example, let's say you wanted this job and then all of a sudden you don't want it anymore, but the moment that you stop wanting it, you receive it, right? That's you experiencing the law of detachment, okay? Um, but one way to fast track this is actually through meditation. And this is like, yeah, this is like doing intensive meditation. You can fast track this. So for example, it was crazy. Like, when was this? 2 years ago, I did like a very intensive meditation retreat. It's called Vipassana. You don't speak, or you only speak to your teacher and you meditate. And I'm talking when you meditate, it's like 10 to 14 hours a day. It's a lot. Well, not 10, so 6 to 14 hours a day, I guess. But me, when you go there, they tell you, not to write, not to use your phone. So you have nothing better to do. Oh, you have nothing better to do but to meditate. And so when I was there for about 23 days. And before this, I was experiencing a lot of lack because I chose to focus on that. But I was still working on my business, working on this other aspects of myself and working on me. But the big thing when it comes to meditation is that you are just supposed to focus on meditation. You don't worry about the outside world. You don't worry about what's going on. Hey, WS, you don't worry about what is kind of going on in the outside world. So much so, like, you don't even contact your family when you're doing this, right? But I have to say this. When it was crazy because I think the last week I was there, all of the stuff I had wanted, all of the stuff I had wanted to manifest in my life came true. Literally, there was so for example, one of the things was I wanted to manifest this job in this ideal location in Thailand. And this was like in Phuket because I really wanted to, like, work and then go to the beach after work, right? So anyway, I was trying to manifest it. It wasn't really working out. So then, I went through this meditation retreat, and then literally the last week I was getting an offer, the exact offer that I wanted, close to the beach. Well, that I had wanted before the meditation retreat, but close to the beach. I had a job proposal. It's close to the beach in the area that I wanted to, and with a person that I wanted to work with too. But what was crazy was that he was like, yeah, but you have to come this week. Like, you have to be able to come here this week, in the middle of my practice. And I was like, I'm sorry, but no, I want to finish this. I want to continue what I'm doing. And I want to continue to meditate. But what was crazy was the stuff that I had wanted in the past, it came true just from me spending more time sitting down and meditating. And that's where I think the true power of, no, it's not really the true power of meditation. I'm not gonna put it like that. But that's one of the benefits of meditation and of just intensively meditating, is you have the opportunity to truly detach from the world, truly detach from the material world that the rat race everybody is in. And so when you start to do that, when you start to detach from that world, that's when you get all of this abundance in. That's when my YouTube channel took off and I was getting like tens of thousands of views on my YouTube videos, because I was just not attached to the outcome anymore, right? And so I really want y'all to practice this law of detachment. And this happened again this past month. So the past 9 months, I was, focused on building, my social media. Ooh, girl, there's an ant on my foot. I was focused on building, my social media, my business, everything. Hey, Imtiaz. Sorry, I cannot pronounce your name, but there you go. Hey, soy mexicana. Hola. So anyway, so I was so focused on building my business and attracting through that. And I had to take a moment to just detach from all of it. I literally, like, all of the little groups I was in, I was like, I'm gonna detach for this month. I'm just gonna intend that I'm going to really tap into who I am and who I know I am deep inside, and I'm going to unleash that, and that's gonna be the thing that's gonna help me attract more abundance into my life, more and just more love and peace and living in service. That's like one of the biggest things for me. I love to live in service. I love to, whether it's like through volunteering or through the work that I do, I love to live in service. It's something that really fulfills me. And it was something that, I don't know, I guess I had to pause from for a little bit. But once I kind of focused and tapped into the law of attachment or detachment, everything came through. All of the clients that I had wanted to work with came through. All of the abundance that I intended came through. And it was just such a great opportunity to really learn and reflect and teach y'all that, through detachment you can actually attract a lot of things into your life. And so I really want y'all to do that this week, if you can, just for 7 days. 7 days, just let go of the abundance you want to attract into your life. Let go of results or having success. Just kind of let go for a moment and truly tap into you. And now when I say let go, I don't mean, watch TV or just, sit inside. I want you to really tap into being at peace with yourself. So for some of y'all, this looks like meditation. Some of y'all, this looks like doing yoga. Hey Travis, how's it going? This, for some of y'all, it looks like just going inward. I want you to take the next 7 days to go inward with yourself. Okay. If you want, you guys can check out the library, and there's a bunch of resources on how to go inward that's going to help you with these 7 days. Okay, you got to tap into it. And so it's so important to really just tap into that abundance, tap into you, who you are, and get connected with who you are truly inside, to the point where you're not even seeing yourself as separate from other people. That's the other big thing that I learned through the law of detachment. Not even starting to, but I've started to, or I've been seeing myself in other people. I've been seeing that there is no separation between me and other people in front of me. There is no separation between me and and the room that I sleep in or the bed that I sleep on, right? There is no separation. And once you start to tap into that reality, you start to see, oh, you know what? I trust myself, right? You start to see that, oh, I love myself. Oh, if I was in the other person's shoes, I would definitely work with myself, because I know that, seeing me is seeing myself tapped into abundance. And it's this really beautiful, like, aspect and reality that you start to live in, because you start to realize, like, there's no separation. You really start to empower yourself and empower the people that you work with, that you see, that you interact with every day, to really live in this truth, and live in this truth that you are, like, in this oneness with God, and that you are in this oneness, that there's no separation, and that there's so much abundance in the fact that there is no separation, because there is no difference between me and you. There is no difference between me and the other person. There is no separation. We are all one. And that's going to be, like, for a lot of y'all, that's going to be the that you need to really tap into, right? So when you're working with people, or even if you're talking to somebody, you need to really start to embody, like, oh, there's no separation between us. And step out of your ego, right? Don't judge the other person for what they're saying. Just listen and be aware, and being like, oh, this is another aspect of myself that maybe I haven't tapped into, or I've spent the past 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50, 100 years judging myself for, when really I need to just accept it and love it for what it is, right? Like, you really need to start to embody, and just embody that abundance, embody that reality, embody that limitlessness, that infiniteness, I don't know if that's a word, but that infinity that's really going to get you to live your best life, live in your truth, live in abundance, and really start to see that there's no separation. and that everything is truly love. And that once you start tapping into that reality, you will start bringing that stuff in you. You will start bringing all of that abundance within you, within your heart, within your lifestyle, within your reality. Hello, and how's it going? Questions at the end. We're going to do the questions at the end. But you really want to start to tap into this. So here's one way you can do this. Whenever you talk to somebody, especially if it's someone that you in the past you haven't liked, or you don't really agree with, or you're like, I'm not really about that, or you judge them for, I want you to have a conversation with them, and I want you to just say in your mind, I love this person. This person is part of my oneness. This person is me. Just start to say that in your mind. Start to tell yourself that in your mind. Even if they say something that's a little triggering, okay? Because sometimes they be trying you. God be testing you. But you need to just tell yourself in your mind, I love this person. It's okay. I don't know what they've been through, but this is we're meant to have a conversation. We're meant to talk, and I need to tap into abundance to really love myself and love that part of myself that this person is expressing that I haven't really loved before. Okay. So you really want to tap into that abundance, that limitless lifestyle. Okay. Hello, Aun. I cannot pronounce your name, but how's it going? Christ is on the way. Christ is here. What are you talking about? Christ is already here. Look, it's like, that's what I'm saying. You can't, there's no separation. Like, it's all one. Like, Christ is within me. It's within you. Buddha is within me. It's within you. Like, it's really beautiful. Like, because it's like, once you tap into that oneness, there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that will get in your way. There's nothing like that mindset. You need to just let go of it, put it to the side, and really start tapping into that oneness. Like, family, like, this is the time to do it. This is the time to be abundant. This is the time to really see that we are truly in love. We are truly in love. We are in love, and we are abundant, and we are living love itself. Oh, girl, I think there's an ant on top of me. But we are in love, and I want y'all to tap into that energy, tap into that frequency, tap into that reality, so that you can truly love and know that everything is here for you. Everything is provided for you. Stop seeing like lack. Stop seeing like, I don't want to say this. Stop saying like, oh, that person doesn't like me, or that person doesn't want to be around me. Like, stop saying that to yourself, because you are love itself. Everybody wants to be around you. Everybody loves you, because you are everybody. It's that simple. It's that simple. You are everybody. So you really need to start tapping into yourself, tapping into your abundance, tapping into this energy of love. Obviously, yes, you do have to work on your shadows if you have them. But once you tap into love, and once you tap into what you're passionate about, and you stick with it, you're going to bring like this abundance with you everywhere you go, to the point where it's like, nothing else matters, nothing else matters, because there's so much abundance to be had. There's so much abundance to call in everywhere you go. There's so much abundance to be seen everywhere you go, within everyone that you talk to, that there's just no separation. There's no separation. It's all one. It's all one, and it's all abundant. Okay. Hello, Michael. How's it going? So yeah, there's no separation. So you got to stick with it. You got to stick with it. You got to stick with it. Keep going. Keep on seeing your reality the way you know you deserve to see it, the way you know you deserve to experience it, the way you know that you intended to experience it. And you keep going. You keep going, because everything is here for you. Everything is of you. Everything is coming from you. Does that make sense? Okay. Real quick too, I just want to say for the community, we will have our live stream with the one of our past guests next week. So next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have our live stream. So I had to announce that real quick. But I really want y'all to start to understand this, because it's all coming from within. It's all coming from within. And this is the thing too. I'm going to like mention this too. A lot of animes they highlight this. They don't talk about it plainly, but if you look at a lot of animes, and a lot of the kids ones, where like the main character is like so loving and like it's welcoming of everybody, even though everybody else is like, you gonna let him on the boat, or you gonna let him or her, you gonna let her work with us? Really? You sure? But the main character is always like, no, yeah, of course. Like, they're the best person, right? They're like so energetic and happy to see that person, and they're always giving them love. And like, that's the energy that like I intend to be in every day. That's the energy that I really want y'all to be in every day. That's the energy that I want y'all to tap into. It's that infinite love. It's that, you know what, everybody else is judging them, but you know what, I'm going to choose to see the goodness in them. I'm going to choose to see the light in them. I'm going to choose to see the love that they are, because at the end of the day, they're just an extension of myself. So friendship will be tested. Maybe that friendship or that relationship will be testing them in some way. But at the end of the day, you know that they're a good person, because we are all born good people. We are all born loving people when we come into this earth, right? And we need to start seeing that for ourselves, and we need to start seeing that within ourselves. Okay. So that's going to be it for today. I love y'all so much. And I just can't wait for y'all to definitely comment below too. If you guys have abundance, please, like, tell me how you've experienced abundance. Tell me how you're practicing the law of detachment. Okay. Because I really love y'all so much. And I love that y'all are here. Thank you so much for the people who are here watching this live stream today. I really love y'all, and I really see y'all as part of me. And I know that you see me as part of you. Okay. I love y'all so much. Peace.